Today's Christmas spot, we'll be having a look at Heinz Taste of Home Delightful Spotted Dick Pudding in a can. In a can. Now you're asking yourself probably, what is a spotted dick? It's not what you think it is. This is a British pudding. I figured I would review this during the holiday season, as depending on your background or what kind of traditions you have, you might have different kinds of puddings at Christmas time. Again, because Spot's British, in the past I've had spotted dick as a pudding. It's a steamed pudding with raisins or currants. How it translates into a can, that I'm not too sure of. On the side of the can, however, serving suggestion. We've got the spotted dick on a plate with some custard. No, there is no custard included in this. However, it does say, try adding Heinz Classic Creamy Custard for delicious dessert. How do you open this? Well, we turn around the side of the can here. It says remove the top can marked open this end first, which is this top part of the lid. Run a knife around the can. Spot's indicating it with his hand. And turn can over to a microwave dish. Open other end and press out. Cover with a microwavable bowl before cooking. Heat on full power for 1.5 minutes. Stand for a further 2 minutes and serve. You can also do it in a conventional oven as well, or place in a large saucepan containing sufficient boiling water for a can to float, and then you can actually cook it in the can itself. Dietary information suitable for vegetarians. No artificial colors or preservatives. So, in order for us to get going with this review, I'm going to actually open this up. Just reaching off camera here. And I just happen to have myself, you guessed it, a can opener. Very crucial when opening up a can. And I'm going to open this end first. Turn. We're going to get this opened up. Of course, it's not going to be as good as homemade, conventionally made spotted dick, or really any pudding. I mean, how is a canned pudding gonna equal something that's homemade? Got myself a plate. Geez, Spot, that's a real decorative plate. I know. Only the best for this review. There's the spotted dick in a can. Now it says open the other end, but Spot's just hoping if I just shake it enough. There we go. You have the spotted dick out of can. Looks delightful, doesn't it? Well, what I am going to do, I'm going to warm this up. I'm going to put a lid over top. I'm going to warm this up. We'll see how it turns out. Be right back. So, Spot's had it. Spot's had it in the microwave for 1.5 minutes, a little over a minute, and I've had it sit for 2 minutes. Exactly what the can said. The can said that. So let's see how we did. I'm going to lift this up. Now, I haven't had a look at it yet. I'll lift this up. Oh, it's hot. So hot. And it kind of pretty much just looks like what it did before. But it is hot. It is at least hot. Got myself a fork, because I wasn't just going to pick it up and eat it with my hands. I'm not a barbarian. The underside, I guess, has had more of the moisture. It's a little goopier down at the bottom there. But I think all things considered, aside from it looking like just a pudding-shaped can. Let's actually grab ourselves some here. It seems very dry. Zoom in? Absolutely, I can do that. The steam is resonating all over it. It's being emitted from the top of the pudding here. But it seems very dry. Pudding, well, spotted dick pudding at least, seemed to be a little more moist than this. Having said that, let's give this a try. The Heinz Taste of Delightful Spotted Dick Pudding. See if it's any good. It's a little dry. It's a little on the dry side, despite the fact I put a dome over it and it has kind of cooked in somewhat of a steam. It is quite dry. It's not horrible. The currants are nice added touch, but the pudding as a whole doesn't seem like there's a whole heck of a lot of flavor. I've had worse. Now hold the phone here. Now I'm looking at the side of the can here. Spotted Dick sponge pudding. Try adding Heinz classic creamy custard for a delicious dessert. Creamy custard, you say? Well, let's try some custard then. Oh, look at that. Spot just seemed to have custard readily available. Black hole. It was the black hole. Let's pour some custard on it. Maybe we'll actually have fixed this problem. Just drizzling on the top. It's almost like a Christmas feast at Spot's house. I'm no expert cook whatsoever, so I'm not going to make it look pretty. Put a little sprig of mint or something on top of it. I don't do that. But let's see if adding some custard has relieved this dry pudding of a dry, boring existence. Let's give it a try with custard, see if it's fixed our issues. The custard definitely has helped. The sweetness of the pudding was there the whole time, but without moisture, it was just a little too dry for my liking. You put a little bit of custard on there, well, now you're in Flavor Town, my friend, and at least it's much more moist than it was. Overall, it's not bad. I mean, it's, you know, for it being a canned pudding and all, I would say definitely your best bet is make sure you get some custard going on that, because without it, it's pretty dry. If you are certainly into puddings, you know what? Even let me know. Let me know down below. We'll interact back and forth in this review. Let me know down below, what do you guys have puddings at Christmas time? And if so, what kind of puddings do you use? Today's Christmas spot, on the other hand, we were having a look at Heinz Taste of Delightful, actually it says Taste of Home, Delightful Spotted Dick Pudding. Certainly also stay tuned, guys. Spot's got more Christmas spots heading your way. Oh, there's going to be so many this festive holiday. Thanks for watching. See you next time.